Hello guys, I am Prince and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to teach you guys how to create a portfolio card using HTML and CSS. So let's get started. As you can see here, I already have a demo of what our card will look like at the end of this video. Our card is going to have this resume button with a hover effect that changes the pop-up and the background color. And we're also going to have our social icons, which also has a pop-up effect, and our beautiful background is going to be another feature. Then this image with a beautiful background also. So without any further ado, let's get that started. Firstly, I'm going to create our HTML tag, and next we're going to have our link right here. This link is going to be for our CSS. Then next I'm going to create our card. This is going to be our card container. This card is going to be the div that contains every single thing we have right here. The card is the beautiful background that I'm talking about. Firstly, in our card, we are going to have the image. I'm going to type in, I'm going to create a div, and this div is going to have a class. It's going to be user img container. Img is an abbreviation for image. Then next, we are going to have our text, the text that says about me right here. In our text, we're going to have about me. Let's see what that looks like. Yes, about me. Then next, we're going to create our dummy text. In here, we're going to create a paragraph, then a paragraph tag. The paragraph is going to have a dummy text inside it. It's going to be lorem 30. And under here, we're going to have our social icons. Here, we're going to create our div, and it's going to have a class of share. Then in it, we are going to have our anchor tag. The first one is going to be Twitter X. That's our X logo. I'm going to copy and paste this 3 more times. And the second one is going to be LinkedIn. Let's see what we have there. Second one is Instagram, LinkedIn, and lastly we have YouTube. This one should be Instagram. And here we have LinkedIn. And then lastly we have YouTube. I think that is all we need for the HTML. Oh, we also need an image for our image container. All this should be outside our image container, not inside it. Right outside our image container. Now, image container, we're going to have our image, the user image, this one right here. That's it for our HTML. Let's add some CSS to our code. Firstly, we're going to type in an asterisk, and we're going to have margin 0 and padding 0. We're going to have box sizing is going to be border box, and next we're going to type in body. Our body is going to have a height of 100 VH, display, flex, align items center, and justify content center to bring all our items to the center of the screen. This is just what we want. Then next we're going to style our card. The width is going to be 300 px, and background is going to be linear gradient to right, RGB, and here we're going to have 2433434. Then that is our red color. And next we're going to have, there is a problem here, I forgot the first comma. Next we're going to have our blue color. It's going to be RGB 4343, and lastly we have 223. That is our blue color. Next we're going to add our transition. Okay, we don't need any transition for the card. What we need here is border radius. 100, no 20 px, and we also need display, flex, and flex direction column. Then next we're going to have justify content center, and we're also going to have align items center. The next we're going to have font family is going to be sans serif, and we're also going to have padding 30 px, 0 px. That means we're only going to have a padding on top and bottom, and we're not going to have any padding on the left and right side. Next we're going to style our span, which contains this about me text. We're going to have font weight bold. Font weight is going to be bold. We're also going to have color. Our color is going to be white for the text, and we're going to have display block. And next we're going to add text align. It's going to be center, and we're going to have font size. Our font size is going to be 1 em, and margin top is going to be 1 em. Next we're going to style our info, which is the dummy text we have right here. Okay, we need to add a class right here. It's going to be info, and just down here we're going to type in info, and the color is going to be white, and our font weight is going to be 400. Next we are going to have display block, and we're also going to have font size. It's going to be 11 px. 11 px is going to be too small. Let's use 13 px. Next, let's use margin. Our margin is going to be, let's set margin to 1 em. The next we're going to tell our user image container to give it this beautiful background we have right here. Just down here we're going to type in user image container, the one we have in HTML. Let's see if it's right there. Perfect. This is what I'm talking about right here. In it we are going to have our color. Just grab this color we already used here and paste it in. We're going to change some things around to make it look pink. Copy and cut and paste this outside here to switch the colors around. Don't forget the comma. Here we're going to have 243 34 236 236. This is correct. Then here we're going to have 4343 223. This is okay. The images are still too big. We're going to reduce the size to make them as small as what we have here next. Here we're going to type in dots share, and we're going to have margin top is going to be 1 em, and next we're going to have display flex, then justify content center. We're also going to have gap, and our gap is going to be let's set gap to 10 px. The next we're going to style the image in our share to make them look small. The width is going to be let's set width to 20 px, and height is going to be 20 px. Border radius is going to be 100%, and object fits is going to be cover. Lastly, we're going to have transition 0.3 seconds, ease in out, which is the effects we have whenever we hover. Next, we're going to add more code to our user image container. The first code here is going to be width. Our width is going to be 5.8 em, and our height is also going to be 5.8 em. The next, we're going to add a border radius to make it curvy. Our border radius is going to be 100%, and we're going to have margin auto. The next, we're going to have object fit cover. Now let's style our image. Down here, just type in user image, grab this and paste it. Grab this, We don't need this in the user image container. We need it right here to style the image. What we need here is a padding. It's going to be 5 px and border radius also 100%. Next we need display, flex and align items center and justify content center. It's all coming along as you can see. Next we're going to change our background to black to make it look more like what we have here. Let's go to the body and change the background to black. This is perfect. Next we're going to change our span color to black to white also. Just down here we're going to type in .card and we're going to have span color is going to be white. Let's see what that looks like. Perfect. We also forgot to create the button we have right here. Let us head back to HTML and create our button. Under here, button, and the text in our button is going to be resume. This is it. This is exactly what we want. The next we're going to style our button. That is the last thing we have to do in this project. Card button. We're going to have padding. It's going to be 0.7 em and we're going to have 1.7 em. That is padding for top, bottom, left and right. We're going to have display block and next we're going to have margin auto. Next we're going to have border radius. It's going to be 25 px and next we're going to have border none to remove all border from our button. We're also going to have font weight bold to make our text, the button text, look bold. The background is going to be white on default before we hover, and the color is going to be black. Then next we're going to add the transition to set a timer for our hover. 0.3 seconds is in out. The next we're going to add a margin top to push our button below the share icons. This is going to be margin top and our margin top is going to be 0.5 rem. The next we're going to have cursor. Our cursor is going to be pointer. Right here we're going to have pointer. Let's see what our button looks like. It looks perfect. But lastly, we need to add our hover effects on the share images and our button. Let's get back right here to our share image and add our hover effects. Let's share and image, then we're going to have hover. Here we're going to have color. Oh, we don't need any color for our image. What we need is transform and scale 1.4. Let's see what it looks like. This is perfect, just exactly what we want. Next we're going to add the same effect and a change of background to our button. Here we're going to have .card, then we're going to have button, and next we're going to add our hover. In the hover we're going to have background. All we have to do is grab this class we had here, paste it in, and add the transform scale, and here we're going to have 1.1. Then next we're going to change our color to white. Right now our color is black whenever we hover. The background and pop-up is already working, but we have to change the color to white, and that's all we need. Let's see what the demo looks like. As you can see, it now looks exactly like what we had in the demo. So that's it for the video, guys. If you really enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask in the comment section below. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.